All right, guys, how's it going? We are back, and today we are at MG Fab over in Bakersfield. He did all the wiring on the car. He got the car, he put all the Holley stuff, he wired it all up. We did a few changes to the fab work from when it came over from Matt at Funkhauser. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly where we're at, what we're doing. Picking up the car today. We're still finishing up a couple things, but so far, check this out. All right, so let's get started. I don't know what to say. Currently, this is how the vehicle sits. Daddy Shark. I'm still making some changes to it, but first time ever we are releasing full videos of the fab work. Check this out. So we're gonna go over a couple details on the car, what we did and where it's at. So we are gonna go with, we have the Sheer Fab air to water 2000 horsepower manifold. We're running Nick Williams 103 throttle body, dual 50 millimeter turbo smart, sorry, actually precision. I don't even know what I have. Dual 50 blow off valves, dual 46 wastegates. Marco over here hardlined all the stuff, so if you check that out, it's all hardlined. That's pretty badass. We did a couple piping right here. We got it away from the heat, away from the plastic, so we redid a couple of the charge pipe on it. We redid the blow off valve, the cold side. The blow off valve was on the bottom and it was hitting the regulator, so I had a big single, so now it's got dual 50s. It's got the 417 Motorsports block right there. What else? We got the Frankenstein billet valve covers. We got 2650 FIC injectors. We have the new, I believe it's the new Clearview filter, Clearview filtration dry sump tank. So that's what we have there. We have the filter right there. We have all the bulkheads for the air to water that go in right there. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's pretty self-explanatory. We are replacing this line, which was a temporary line that we had for the turbo feeds, with a black one that I just got somewhere around here. In the back. So we got that going. So the front's pretty much 100% done. The rear, we have the vacuum block, we have the dual lines, the feed. What else? The vents from the dry sump tank go all the way to the back to a some call it puke tank, some call it catch can, some call it dump. I don't know. We'll show you guys that in a little bit. I think, what else we got? The radiators down here. I'm still not done. We have cut some holes in the grill. We got twin 76 precision turbos. We have a couple more things coming. They're just not done yet, but this is where it stands. The car starts, idles, and drives. I still have to put a couple things back. The windshield, the front and back ones, it's got the full interior back on it. I still got to put all the door panels back on. The screen is already mounted. It's a tight fit, but we got it to fit. It's got a, we had the stock, what is it? The stock screen modified. And then I 3D printed that. Yes, I ran out of filament, so we went black and red, but I'll spray that over. I'm probably going to do one more print to clean it up and finalize that. All the interiors back in it. Shifter, CO2 tank. The cage, all this was done by Funkhauser. But I put on the carbon fiber doors. They're not finished. I need to finish putting all the trims on it, but it's a lot closer. Oh, here's a line. This is a line that is going in place of that other one. The wing is done. The chute is pretty much Marco just finished it up right now. So we're gonna go there. He's finishing up a couple things on the bottom. So we got the chute. We gotta put all these trims back on, put the windows back on, put all the plastics. The ECU, it's got the Holley Dominator. It's in there. I got the steering wheel, it's got the original steering wheel. This is all going back. Finishing up a couple things, closing up a couple of the empty holes. All the seats are back in here. The cage is nice and tight. The sunroof has been eliminated and is gonna get blocked off, just haven't got to it. But that's the Switch Pro panel that will control all the headlights, taillights, brakes, water pump, everything pretty much. So there it is. This is the first time we have officially released full video pictures of the fab work. I think this thing came out pretty amazing. You know, leave a comment, let us know what you guys think. Currently it's a stock bottom end LS3. Our built motor is just not done, but we'll keep you guys updated on that, on how that goes. It's got the Frankenstein heads, it's got the nice air to water, it's got the Dailies dry sump, and that's about it. I'm missing the bottom grills. What's his name, Twisted Grills on Instagram, he's finishing that up. He did the front one, the top and the bottom one. I put some holes on there because we're gonna block this off. We're gonna put some nice little pieces of I guess little tubes that go straight to the turbos, but that's not done. But so far the car is done. We'll post a video right now of it starting up and idling. I have to switch out the coilover springs. The car lost some weight, so we got to get some lighter springs on there. So I'm gonna do that right now. And we do have the new front runners on it. It's the new Bellax. So those look really good, something a little bit different. I'm gonna get in there and switch out those coilover springs. It's got sand tufts all around. It's got the Z01 rear end still. Drive shaft Pro drive shaft. TH400 from FTI, I believe. With the Circle D 252 millimeter converter. And we'll see how it goes. We'll show you a video right now of when it starts up again. All right guys, so we are officially back at the shop, and I'm still working on finishing a couple things. I got to change out the springs on the gates. We set most of the coilover stuff yesterday, so looking a little bit better. The rear still has to go down, but we're gonna have to make some changes on the coilover. It's all the way down and it's still having issues, so we're gonna change a couple things. The guys are putting all the interior back in it, so that's what's going on right now. All the stuff is going back in. I got the guy putting on the windows, coming on as he's on his way to put the front, the rears. We're gonna dress up all the doors, make sure all the panels go back in it so they all open. But this is where we're at. All the plastics are going back in. We got to do a little bit of trimming here, there. Look at that screen though. It looks almost factory, except it's not. But everything's gonna bolt up just factory right around it. So that's pretty much the next update. Hopefully on the next one we see it on the dyno. All right guys, how's it going? So we are back, and the last video you guys will see on are pretty much us driving around or moving out of the pits over at Red List. The car made it. It did not race, did not go down the track. We were not able to finish it 100%, but we're gonna give you an update of where we're at, what we did, and what's missing, and hopefully have it running by LS Fest in 2 weeks, and we'll go from there. So check out the car, and we're gonna go over a couple things. Everything in the front's done. The new wheels are on. The front's pretty much where we have it, where we want it. As far as the interior goes, everything is pretty much back in it. The doors are fully assembled. As I said, we weren't able to put the glass on it, so the glass on this door is not on, the one in the rear is not on, and the sunroof delete hasn't been covered. You can probably see it from down here. Besides that, if you take a look at the interior, it's put back together 100%. Everything's on. Steering wheel, all the plastics, the shifter, the center console, everything's pretty much in there. If you take a look at the back, the rear seat's fully installed. We'll give you guys another view right now, but rear seat, everything's fully installed. So the car is pretty much 99% together. We need the windows on, the sunroof on, and I think that takes care of that. I'm gonna take the rear coilovers off. I'm gonna send them over to Chris at Santa. This is as low as the car goes, and it's not to my liking, so we're gonna make some adjustments. The coilovers are also kind of sort of maxed out, so we're gonna shorten out the coilovers, get this a little bit lower, let it sit a little bit cleaner. We want to get a couple angles changed up for maximum traction, so we're gonna get that done on Monday. Other than that, that's pretty much an update. That's where we're at with the car. I think we posted a video of it firing up. If not, I'll add a video of it, you know, idling and running. But so far everything's good. Once we get all that done, we're gonna hit the track, make some passes. We're gonna see what the car does. It's on a stock bottom man LS3 at the moment, completely 100% stock. It's got a cam, Frankenstein heads, and the dry sump, but it's just the stock rods and pistons. So we'll see what we can do for that. Until then, we'll wait for Ace. He's building us our motor. We'll tag him on here, give him a follow on Instagram, and hopefully we get that motor up and running soon and can turn this thing up. But in the meanwhile, I'm thinking 800-900 horsepower to see where the car is at, and just start getting the feel of the new power, or maybe less power, but the new combination with the new suspension and everything. So, and hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave us a comment, tag us, whatever you guys do, you know, keep following this car. It should be a monster once it's all done.